I'm going to give you success formula that has worked with me from my age of 35. It's a success formula that you can apply in any aspect of life, whether it is health, finance, or recognition. These are the three main areas a human is looking for to be successful. Finance brings security and stability. Recognition brings ego fulfillment and overall fulfillment of the life. And health is necessary for both of them. Health is necessary not only for both of them, but health is necessary for our eventual journey of spiritual upliftment. Spiritual upliftment, our ultimate goal. Material fulfillment is necessary before that. Unless you have reached to a state where you are ready to renounce everything and devote every second of your life only to become Him. Until that time, we have got to be successful in every area of our life. So, this is a success formula. Success begins with you. Success begins with your joining, which we call yoke. Yoke means to join. If you join with the totality, even the fraction of the time you are awake or even you are asleep, you will be immensely successful because success comes from somebody else. Money comes from somebody else's pocket all the time. Recognition is only if somebody else gives it to you. But satisfaction is an innate quality. Happiness is an innate quality. So if you want to be successful in that area also, this formula will work. I've used it. I have derived it from various philosophical sources that I have gone through in early in my life. I have compiled it together and executed it. So this is an executable way of achieving success. And as I said before, it starts in between the 2 years, right here in this box. So this box, if you train properly, success will happen automatically. Even if the material success cannot be quantified, material success could be unlimited. Your portion of success you will get. In order to get your portion of success, you have got to have a goal, an aim, which is 1,000 times bigger than what you want. If you have a low goal, then you will get a lower success than that. And then you will not feel fulfilled. So when I started with this formula, my goal was 10 times more than what I have got now. But in the process, I became the wealthiest person of all my whole of my class. Wealthiest, happiest, healthiest, and most fulfilled person in my class of 178 who entered the medical school that I know because I'm in touch with them. Half of them are dead already. Most of them are suffering from some kind of a disease, joint pain, this pain, that pain. So I am not trying to say me, but something has worked. And what that has worked, I'm going to tell you now. I started meditation when I was 28, 29 years, when I was completely different from what I am right now. Then I did so many ups and downs went through in my life, but I did not deter from my goal. So you need to decide the goal, first of all. Then next thing is that you should have a perpetual motivation. Perpetual motivation means even in bad times, worst times, when things are not going down well, because the road to success is always ups and downs, ups and downs. And sometimes the ups are like this, and down is so big that it goes even below your starting point. But if you continue with this process, success will eventually come. So, how do you do it? Exactly. So, let's take an example of our health, which is most important. So, you need to have a goal that, yes, I want to achieve this next year. Because without goal, it's all fall. So you set some goal. You cannot be just saying that, I don't have any health goal, because there are people who are 1,000 times better than what I am in health. Like there are people who run marathon at 100. Swami Shivananda is 128 years old and he is doing still fine. I've seen the video of a person who was 118 years old who was a runner. So health wise, I mean, these people don't have any pain anywhere. So disease is a loss of ease in the body. So in health, your main aim is to be at ease all your life. So at ease means no pain anywhere. Anywhere, no pain anywhere, period. That is number one. Then all your organs should be working fine. When you eat, food should be digested. Your all basic functions, bowel, bladder, hearing, eyesight, taste, they all should be functioning well so that you are at ease. So if you want to achieve that state and all other things have to work, that means you should be able to perform basic functions in life, like walking enough so that you can carry out all the activities and things like that, and shouldn't have any problem getting up from. This is what you want to achieve. So you need to have a goal, age-specific goal. So if you are like my age, whatever I have achieved right now, health-wise, is good enough. That means I can run half marathon and carry out all the activities without any problem. I can fast for 24, 46 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours. I can fast without causing any problem in the body. So I'm left alone wherever there is no food. I won't be feeling miserable as long as I have water. So that is one aspect of health. I mean, stretching yourself. If you cannot fast for 48 hours, then that could be your goal. So I can run half a marathon right now. I found that that was quite achievable goal for anyone who is 75. So if you cannot do that, you can fix a goal that you want to have regularization of your internal functions of GI tract. As long as there is no structural damage, like stroke, heart attack, where the part of the body is dead, or cancer, for example, already started. These things are gone beyond a particular point. If you are before that, that is majority of us, you can reverse everything because it is still at the biochemical level and it is still at the cellular level and at the tissue level where it can heal. And if you have not been doing the things right before, it can even reverse your biological age. So again, this was only a preamble. So it boils down to this meditation, which I'm going to show you. Quickly, let me go over the preconditions of this meditation. Today, it's a success meditation. The other day we did was the detachment meditation. Detachment is sannyasi vritti or vairagya. That is an essential part of the growing process. You cannot escape that. Even when you are 35, you should have that attitude of sannyasi vritti, vairagya. There is no alternative. Without that, if you don't have that, success meditation will produce a lot of stress in you because more the want, more the chance of failure, more the obstacles, more the all negative emotions, grief from loss, anger from entrapment, jealousy from those who have much more than you have, hatred of the people who come in your way. All these things will be more if you have more wants. But to get over that, you need other side of meditation. That is detachment meditation. So right now we are getting into attachment meditation, success meditation. So the initial steps are the same. You prepare your mind first by 2 hours before, by withdrawing yourself from everywhere. Now it is the morning time, so I'm already withdrawn. I'm already not hungry because it's only first thing in the morning and my GI tract is empty. I'm hydrated enough, gone to the bathroom. Yesterday is over, today is not yet started. So this is the perfect times to do it. If you have finished the sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning, then that would be a good time. If not, even this time after the second sleep, after the second, this could be your second meditation at 7 in the morning. But 4 o'clock also you can do this meditation, success meditation. Okay. So contemplative meditation does not start until we are in the meditative state of mind. So about the timing I have said, about if you are tight in your joints, small amount of stretches before this will will be good, not only to relieve the pressure inside your joints which builds up, because if you have exercised a lot previous day, the stretches will relieve it, but also it is important as a conducive process to getting into the meditative state of mind. So meditative state of mind, for reaching that, you need withdrawal of senses. Withdrawal of senses, that means, first of all, the higher functions have to be subdued. So you should not be thinking of the past and future. You don't have to uh, bring in the past memories and engage in that, or the future into that. So success meditation does not bring, you don't have to bring the scenario of future, what you want to get first, initially. You just need to get the qualities you need to get it. Once you put those qualities into a right plan, success will happen. Okay. This is about the success plan. So after goal, after motivation, okay, motivation also can be built in using contemplative meditation, Sagun Siddhi Sadhana. Goal also you can get by sitting into the meditation. You will understand where you are going to go, what is possible, how it can be done. All these things will come to you. So after goal meditation, there's a plan. The plan also will emerge within you, or you want to get the help of somebody who is expert in that area. For example, if you want to build a bridge, you want to build a bridge. You decided that that's your goal of your life. You will need a plan, and that plan should include many people, experts from many different areas. You will need expertise, guidance from other people. So there should be a solid plan which is changeable. You have got a guide. He has told you that you have to eat this, that, and you are unable to do it. There are people, who will say that I cannot do it, I quit. Done. Quitters never win. Winners never quit. So in order not to quit, you need to persist. Everyone knows that you need to persist. But if you persist in a wrong direction, if you keep hitting your head onto the wall constantly in the same direction, success will not come. So you need to alter the path and analyze whether it's working or not, and go into the direction of success. Build success on success. If small incremental successes, you build on them. Then you build a big success. And if you fail in something, you analyze and find out a different way. Make that obstacle into a stepping stone, or bypass it and succeed. So if you are at that stage where you have a plan and you want to persist, how do you persist? You persist by a three mechanism. It should be a sequential process. It should be an incremental process, and it should be a consistent process. Persistence or consistency is one of the factors. So in case of health, you decided that you need some parameters which are showing that something is going wrong. You want to correct them. You have a plan for it. And it's not happening because you don't need that. You don't have that much of a skill to reach to the level of health where it will be fine. So in that process, you need sequential steps. Initially, you need to do something for this week, keep a tab on it, and then persist on it, and then again incremental. Next week, you would get a little bit better. The next week you get a little bit better, and the next week you get a little bit better. So you keep modifying your plan for the week. Again, how do you do it? We have not even started the meditation yet. This is only the preamble. So for the meditation, how do you begin? Again, you are sitting down, okay, comfortably. If you have not developed the ability to sit comfortably for hours in cross-legged position, upright like this, tight mandi, upright position, comfortable. If you have not achieved this state, keep working on it because this is the state, this is the position which yogis have analyzed 1,000 years to recognize. This is the way it works. Otherwise, yogi could have been sitting on a stone, dangling his legs down. But yogis have realized that sthiram sukham asanam is the fundamental thing. Once you are still, because maximum amount of surface area is touching the ground right now. So I'm stablest, sthiram. Sukham, because I have achieved that state of flexibility and strength and spine straight. If you keep your spine straight, your prana will move properly. In meditative state of mind, you should be very alert in the success meditation. You should be alert. Your sleep should be completely finished. But still, your mind should be still. Sit erect. Put your head down slightly. Once you have put your head down slightly, there are several ways of getting into meditative state of mind. First, the vipassana type meditation, where you focus on to your breath or different areas of the body. And then the Zen, where you, after doing that, you go into the observation of a thought. One thought comes, second thought gone. And then in between the two thoughts, when you increase the duration, you get into the meditative state of mind. Okay. So that's one way. Today, I'm going to show you a very simple method of getting into the meditative state of mind. That is Omkar. So what you do is that you do Omkar. So Omkar is done in a particular way. When you do Om, when you say Om, your tongue should be still, absolutely still. In all these, only in these syllables, A, U, and Ma, or Panchapadi Omkar, A, U, O, M. So in that five syllables, tongue has to be completely this thing. You create a sound at your own octave level. That is your sa. So you are not doing kharja sadhana here, where you have to start with a lower octave. So at me, you start at your own sa and you continue in the same pitch. So you are not doing a mantra. All mantra are in three syllables. Sare, ni sare, sare, ni sare, sa. So they are all in that. Kar is only a one sur, that is your own sa, with complete relaxation. So with your head down slightly, which creates a more reverberation of the sound into your areas of the mouth, you say Omkar like this. Take a deep breath and say A, U, and Ma at an equal distance. Of course, you can do Akar, Ukar, Makar separately, but I'm going to show you equal distance Omkar. Before starting Omkar, you have to be focused on the body, sitting quietly, which I'm sit for few seconds and then say the Omkar. So I'm going to say Omkar 10 times. And while saying that, when I say I am going to focus my attention onto the Muladhara chakra. When I say I'm going to bring it all up to Vishuddhi. And when I'm saying I'm going to bring my attention to Ajna chakra. And when there is a ardha matra, that is the place where the sound actually is not coming but is still present. It's not audible, but it's still present. That's ardha matra. You focus on your sahasrara. It goes like this. After doing this for 10, 15 times, depending on how much time you have for meditation, and once you do this hundreds of times, you will start understanding you are entering the meditative state of mind. The mind is becoming thorough, ready to accept the suggestion. Once you have done that, once you have done the Omkar enough, you may do so. That means who I am. You have created a person. You know who you are from childhood. We are here to modify the person. So you can do the hum meditation, not so hum. You are still not him. So you just take a deep breath and focus on your own persona. This is me. That means, not so. When you are taking in, you say, this is me. You will start slowly getting into the picture of who you are. Once you know who you are. You know jolly well who you are. You know exactly what you like, what you don't like, what time you want to get up, what time you want to say. Every little thing, what all your likes and dislikes and what you can do and what you cannot do consists of your total your persona that you have created yourself from your birth. So now we want to change that software just a little bit. Okay. So once you have done that, you bring into the mind what you had decided to achieve the quality. Like one quality I can give you right here is that I feel happy when I don't get the feeling of sugar surge. Sugar surge creates a feeling, a distinct feeling, just like alcohol. Sugar surge creates a feeling in the mind. And we are after recreating that feeling. It creates a feeling not only in the brain, but in the whole body. Body gets relaxed when sugar surge comes. Especially, for example, yesterday I had for night, I had my steamed veggies and then I had dahi bath with little bit of some flavor to it. And then I had one gulab jam. So until that happened, the feeling was gradually building up. After steamed vegetables, there was not that feeling. After bhat, little more came. And then I had gulab jam with the syrup. I had that feeling that I remembered that that's relaxation. I'm ready to go to bed or just relax like this. So why did I choose to have gulab jam? Is because I love that feeling. I'm not over it yet. I don't want to get over it yet. But I don't want that feeling to come again and again throughout the day to recreate. So I'm going to create a neutral attitude. How is like this. I love the feeling of sugar surge. I love the feeling of sugar surge. No doubt about it. That's the ultimate satisfaction the world has created. Of course, within limits. Sugar surge is a natural thing. God has given this instinct to us to fulfill it, to keep his life, keep this world going alive. So I am happy with, I get a tint of that surge makes me happy. Little bit more, I don't like it. Why? Because that will cause problem. Tomorrow I will have a problem. That surge is bound to create a insulin resistance in me. When insulin resistance is definitely being produced, because you have got to pay back. It's just a karma at a minute level. You indulge into sensuousness, you have to pay it back. If not, you are going down. So tomorrow I will have to pay it back. So for that surge, I'm going to fast for 14 hours. Till tomorrow, this afternoon, I'm not eating anything till midday. So that's my normal. So it may be 1 o'clock because I've got to go for the party, which starts at 11:30, and I'm not going to eat until then. So I'm paying back whatever indulgence I did yesterday. Day before yesterday's indulgence was much more than that. I paid it back by 28 hours fasting. The bottom line is that you put inside your brain the Sarasar Vivek Buddhi, discretion in between your feeling. So you create an impulse to action gap. So impulse means when you eat and done with it, that's an impulse, zero impulse to action gap. But you get an impulse of indulgence. And then you put think that yes, this I'm going to fulfill this has a consequence. I'm going to pay for it. This is good enough so that it is payable. I'm going to have it. So that discretion you have to have, that you instill in your brain after the you are in a state of receiving it. Once you have put that installation, what you want to be, so what you are going to be, what you are going to feel good about, what you are going to feel bad about, that concludes that intention. You may have 2 or 3 intentions fulfilled before you get up from the meditative state of mind. Fulfilled in the sense you imagine following day and how you will feel next day about it. You create that in the mind itself right now. Today I'm feeling so good. I'm not feeling hungry right now, in spite of eating very little in the evening. That what I just mentioned. I'm feeling fine just now. At 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, when I start feeling hungry a little bit, I'm going to feeling good about it. I'm going to feel energetic about it. And then I can go on till 12 o'clock. Absolutely no problem. That's what is going to happen to me later on today. That's all. Only one I told you today. Like that, you can create thousands, hundreds of faculties you can improve. If you're going to speak, for example, tomorrow, you want to give an extremely effective speech, which is totally memorable. You can do it using the same process. Okay. So we are coming toward the conclusion of the meditative process. Everything, how you build it, how you do it. Said it while I'm reaching there. You do it yourself. You create the template yourself and do it, and you will succeed. We will say our prayer and we will conclude. Om. Asatoma Sasgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Tyorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.